Okay, so Hamilton didn't want poors to have water, he wanted to privatize it. Washington plucked out black people's teeth. Most of them owned humans, so do with that what you will. They wanted to make Washington a king, bro wasn't even the first president. If you are a Canuck, sorry, your land belongs to the Queen. That's cool, we have eminent domain over here. Banks make fake money, the Federal Reserve can make fake fiat currency, hedgies do what hedgies do. By the way, America is a corporation owned through the Bank of Canada by the Vatican. Think I'm making it up, just look into it yourself. Or is that social security numbers? Who cares? The video I'm referencing got taken down. I mean, on TikTok alone, you can find most of this, it's nothing new. Please look into videos on America being Babylon, it's not too deep to see that men involved in occult things could be on the wrong team. By the way, thanks to Boho Grove, we know this is a game for them. They aren't even anti-LGBT because they just don't like you. Boho Grove is boys online, but they get services, wink. I don't need to go into too much of that. Heart attack weapons, Sky Rods, Phil Schneider, MK Naomi, Project Monarch, Watergate, Fong Fong, TikTok LOL. You still trust that people can break out of this? That so-called leaders are friends. White phosphorus, titanium dioxide, red dye 30, HEC 293, vegetable oil, 30-year-old Mickey D's, banned chemicals in our food but not in foreign countries. I'd go out and touch grass, but Roundup is in 90% of urine samples of cancer victims. Neat. So, let's get this right once and for all. You can hope aliens who are tall whites and experiment on you by force to save you. You can try to vote your way to victory when they don't count them. You can ignore it watching one of our totally not replicant-controlled operation stars until it's at your door. Make sure to model your entire existence on an idol that doesn't know you exist. You can follow the rules until you being alive breaks them. Heck, you can try to cast spells to the entities that made things this way. Oh, you're a little god, which is why you have $70,000 in student loans. Come to my church, we practice on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, think about that. Make sure your complete seminary college backed by the Sanhedrin. Please do not associate that with the same organization that marked Jesus. Book of Enoch. No, we don't use that. The Catholic Church removed it from doctrine, even though Ethiopians have the oldest Bible. Please ignore the Jewish people who have artifacts that date back before Common Core schools say people could walk upright. Just trust that inner spirit guide that is definitely not a disembodied spirit of the aforementioned giants above. Make sure to hate thy neighbor because there is no one in history who said otherwise. Matthew 36:40-36 Teacher, which is the greatest commandment in the law? 37 Jesus replied, Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. 38 This is the first and greatest commandment. 39 And the second is like it, love your neighbor as yourself. 40 All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments. Here's a tip: stop looking for direction from humans, do your own research, make a relationship with Jesus. Oh, and don't worry, I don't mean white Jesus who pushed you into the toilet at 14 because you were ethnic or LGBTIQQ. I mean the real one, the one that gave you another year with your nan, the one that healed that broken bone that should have needed bolts. Please look into the mentioned things above. I'm closing out with lyrics from my favorite song Last Night of an Empire, Imogen Heap. As sure as sea levels are rising. In the spin of breaking news. CNN and Fox News, any news station, even the local ones these days. You dropped your confidence in happiness and your innocence. This data indignity. Facebook and Zuck suck techno rat tick crew. That hoodwinked you for a great awakening. Meanwhile, everything you ever cared about got hot, swapped out for someone else's twisted dream. A great awakening stolen by the same powers that be giving us a trickle of technology through their selected heirs. We should be running for the hills. 'Cause no one's got the will anymore. I haven't got the will. Apathy, atheism and depression all wildy up from before, not to mention mental illness and people leaving the church. Click, buy, ugh. Amazon streaming services, online retailers drowning us in low-grade Chinese products that the Chinese don't even want to make. Dance like you're on fire. Oh, go crazy on yourself. Your last rites sung by the choir. Look at the current state of any city with a decent-sized population. You can't control this anyway.